Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry I kind of left you hanging there for a few days, but I'm feeling enthusiastic about the project again and I'm going to continue building. Now you may have noticed this is episode 6.5. I've taken down episode 6 and 7 because there wasn't much footage in them, compressed them, and we're going to continue on now. So let's just have a quick little recap of what episodes 6 and 7 were about. Okay, so I've coated the neck with a nice thick layer of glue, and this stuff is really slippery. So I really hope my clamps are going to stay in place. I just want to make sure it's centered and that the 14th fret is right at the body joint, and it looks good. I'm going to clear the squeeze out from where the nut is going to be placed. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, I'm going to continue. Today we're going to be attaching the neck to the body. First thing I want to do is I want to sand the edges of the body just to make sure that all the edges are nice and clean. So I'm going to do that on my borrowed belt sander. This is a fine grit. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's a fine grit, and I'm going to use very light pressure and just sand and check all along the way and be very, very careful not to leave any flat spots. Alright, got my hearing protection, got my eye protection. Let's give this a shot. Now the rest I'll get when I'm finished sanding. I'll get that by hand. Now the next step is to find out exactly where the neck is going to go, and that's going to involve a lot of careful measuring, and I won't bore you with all the details there. But before I do, I need to make sure that this joint is absolutely square and clean, and right now there's some glue squeeze out. So I'm going to use a chisel and chip that out. Now that the glue has been all cleaned out, I'm going to add a little decorative heel cap, which is completely optional, but I happen to have a few little pieces of mahogany laying around that were from the cutaway, and I'm just going to line up the grain and cut out a little piece and place it over the end. So I'm going to sand a little bit off here, maybe, well, that's about 1/16, and I'll glue that on there and then shape it once the glue's dry. Now I'm lining up the grain so that it runs parallel with my neck. And I'm going to glue that on, and then I'll trim it to fit later. Okay, so I didn't get to attach the neck to my body as I had planned. Whatever, I'll do that tomorrow. I have the day off, we'll do it then. But I would like to end the episode on a bit of a cliffhanger. I've just been to the post office and I have a parcel. My tuning pegs have arrived. Remember I had ordered some tuning pegs for my slotted headstock if they fit. Well, the post office is closed. I just got a little note in my post box that they've arrived. So that's going to have to wait till tomorrow to see if the tuners will fit and I can actually get my slotted headstock. So wish me luck. Please join me tomorrow. We'll check the tuners and we'll finally get to attach the neck to the body. See you tomorrow.